maman. Merci et je vous laisse avec Dr. Zakaria.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Thanks for all of you. I'm so grateful for all of you. This is not the first time standing
شكرا.
with you. We have had many speeches in front of you, and that is very visible and obvious for all of us. We will be standing to support and condemn what is going and what is committed in the Palestinian territories, especially on the Gaza Strip. As being said before, I'm from Gaza Strip, and now Gaza Strip is very, very much suffering in an unprecedented situation. All of you noticed what has been committed yesterday regarding the two schools. We are now under offensive and military operation, like a brutal military operation by the Israeli side. They have encircled the Gaza Strip as well as the north of Gaza. My wife, the 5 children are stuck in Khan Yunis right now, and all of them are in lack of food, grocery, fuel, food, water, electricity, everything. All of the aspects of life are under severe lack. So we cannot imagine, and it's like incredible situation they are living. I'm trying to call them by minute and by any hour to try to connect them, but it is, unfortunately, it is, there is no network, there is no any telecommunication system there. So you can imagine what is committed there. Military operation is still continuous in committing, a very, very brutal and genocidal massacres and the slaughters on the Gaza. Yesterday, as I mentioned to you, we have 200 martyrs. They were killed at once at 2 schools in the north of Gaza, at Jabalia camp. One is at Tal Zatar and the other is at Al-Fakhura. And this is not the only massacre that has been committed at that school. This is the second or maybe the third one in 2008, 2014, as well as 2023. We have lost 200 kills, where the total of the killed civilian in the Gaza Strip so far is exceeding 12,000 civilians. Innocent, 50% of them are women and children. You can imagine what the military power of the brutal regime at Israeli state is committing right now. And no one on the world denounce or condemn what has been done so far. Buildings, residential buildings, hospitals, church, mosques, universities, schools, public facilities, all of them were wiped out from the ground. You know that in Gaza Strip, we don't have military army. We don't have F-16. We don't have tanks. We don't have arsenals or military items. That's why Israeli forces, as well as the brutal army, didn't figure out where is to bomb. So they have to retaliate and revenge by bombarding the facilities of the civilians, killing people, and revenge by killing children. We notice in the hospital, there is no oxygen for the incubator as well as the hub. Premature children and the newborn babies are lacking oxygen. They die day by day, and the fatalities is increasing from time to time. And so far, no any country in all over the world dare to say stop for Netanyahu. We are calling for immediate ceasefire and full cessation of all military operations to keep the lives of the civilian in the Gaza Strip. We are losing people from time to time, and still they are making negotiation for a humanitarian pause. Humanitarian pause for what? How many children we have to get them killed until saying stop for the Israeli army, or to say stop for Netanyahu? This is incredible situation actually. Unbelievable situation. Now 2.3 million people are all crowded in south of Gaza Strip, Khan Yunis and Rafah. Exactly. And this is not the end. This is not the end. Some of the officials in the Israeli state declared clearly that we're gonna vanish and purge all Hamas militants, even in Khan Yunis and Rafah. What does it mean? It means that keep pushing the Palestinians toward Egyptian borders to make them out of all Gaza Strip, to shelter Sinai Peninsula until further notice. We will not be able to get back to Gaza Strip. So it is not a war against some of the militants from Jihadi or Hamas or whatever. No. I'm frankly speaking to all of you. It is a war against Palestinians. It's a war, it's offensive to cleanse all Palestinians from the Gaza Strip, to get rid of the Palestinians. And that was a strategic goal that was drawn from decades before. Exactly. That was made during the peace process and the two-state solution. You remember that. When Yasser Arafat shake his hand with Ishaq Rabin in front of Bill Clinton in 90s. One day Ishaq Rabin declared clearly that I hope the Mediterranean Sea will swallow Gaza Strip and get rid of all Palestinians in the Gaza Strip. This is in their religion, I think, and they put this idea as, as the correct time, making good accusation and justification for what has happened in October 7. Yes. They took it like accusation to start their offensive. And they were planning for this. To kill Palestinians, banish them from the Gaza Strip, and make their settlement be expanded toward Gaza Strip. Yes. This is a strategical issue, not tactical issue, and they are now realizing what they were dreaming of. Clear. We need our stand, our vigil, and voice to be louder and louder. We have to work together, regardless the situation is, and don't be frustrated. We will not be down, and we will not be cracked. We will still and keep ourselves very strong to speak loudly until our voice is heard all over the world. And I highly appreciate your words, your coming, regardless of the severe weather that we are facing, because we have to unite against this brutality and this genocidal rhetoric. Actually, no word in all over the world can describe what we have facing right now. No hospitals are functioning properly in all over the Gaza Strip. People are surrounded by tanks everywhere in Gaza as well as Jabalia. They were pushed to evacuate through safe paths, and they were bombarded while they are evacuating to the south. People are very, very innocent and pieces. And the world, especially the Western countries, are still speaking about humanity and the international law. I have reaffirmed this many times. This is very biased and sided system all over the world. It is very hypocrite system.
Shame! Shame!
Yes, it is shame on this international system, which is like speaking years and years about the humanity and the rights of people to decide their future and destiny. But this system is very, very weak to be applied for the Palestinians. It could be applied elsewhere on the world, not in Palestine.
Double standards.
Exactly. So we have faced our destiny alone. We have besieged and subjected to very severe isolation and blockade for several years. But nowadays it is very exaggerated blockade, which is against the Palestinian. Even medicine, food, and fuel cannot be entering to Gaza, even from Egyptian border. So we were asking, where is the Arab country presidents? Where are the kings?
They are absent.
But one day, you have to keep in your mind that the right and the main owner of the land will make the victory and the triumph, because they are occupied, and the occupier will not be having the happiness with what he has done. One day he will lose, and God promised us that we will get our land again and again.
Inshallah.
Palestine will be free. From the river
To the sea, Palestine will be free. From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free.
From the river
To the sea, Palestine will be free.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
And we can seize this opportunity to thank the people who are presenting the Jewish people here. They are very welcome, and this is like a clue and evidence that we have no any problem with any religion ever. Yes, thanks for all of you. Thanks for your solidarity, thanks for your support, for emphatic sentiment that is spoken to Palestinian people. This is very appreciated, and this is introduce your help and assistance for the Palestinian cause. Woo! So thanks for all of you, for your words, for your support. Let's keep our support everywhere. And I'm reaffirming again that you have to speak about the Palestinian cause with your language, with your style, and your behavior in everywhere in front of all people to deliver the message clearly and publicly. Thanks
Yes.
for all of you. Hoping that ceasefire will be very soon and full cessation will be very soon to keep civilian and people there.
Thank you.
أشكركم جزيلا.
Thank you. شكرا دكتور. Palestine! 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 Palestine!